Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with the projects I made with a loose new mini collection. So these are my projects. I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. First I want to show you all the products in the collection. So the collection has a lot of elements which you probably seen before, and there is only one brand new product, which is the set of 4 stencils, textures selection stencil sets. And it's a set which if you watch Luz live on Facebook today, and then you probably heard her saying that these are the patterns which she likes and she wanted to combine them together in that stencil set. So they look like tags and they're really nice, beautiful quality, and the sizes, as you can see, it's quite big. You can put them together, and we've got the set of beautiful flowers and leaves. We've got this damask pattern, and you can see even the numbers here. So that's number 4, the damask, number 1, flowers. We've got a script as well as some alphabet, number 2, and the third one is this sun rays, or let me see the number. It goes somewhere like this. And so these are the 4 stencils, brand new product designed by Lou. And the other products which you can get in this collection is for example, we've got this gray board, heart shape, A5, as you can see. We've got the owl as well. We've got this beautiful alphabet stencil set from a previous collection, this mandala collection. I haven't used this product, but if you watch Luz live, then you probably seen her using this stencil together with I think she used the mask, maybe one of those, I think the mask. So this is a fantastic way to create quick and easy cards. We've got this A5 cut and emboss for the beautiful script, and you can, those plugs are with dies inside, so you can cut and emboss in one go, which is fantastic. We've got this beautiful stamp set which has 4 stamps, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this beautiful heart. So again, fantastic for adding texture, creating your own backgrounds, creating heart shapes, or using that half heart, for example, to create a background, something interesting, something mixed media. And it actually doesn't have to be mixed media at all. And this is another example of embossing, cut and embossing for the ornate keys. Beautiful embossing folder here, and cut and emboss folders, those 4 beautiful elements. And then I love this die set. This is from Fixtures and Fittings. It's this beautiful star die, which is fantastic. You can create a 2D project, or if you cut it twice, you can create 3D projects. So let me actually start with this one, maybe, so I can show you what I've created. I've created like something which I'm going to hang above my desk. And together with this collection, before I forget, we've got this Colorology product. So we've got the inks, and they're on 40% off. So we've got these different colors inks. We've got the clear embossing ink. We've got this multi-use black ink. If you want to see more information and how I use them, I'm going to link a video in which I review the full range, because there are some powders. Let me show you powders. I've got all the colors because I think those products are wonderful, and those powders you can mix with those mixing pastes. This one is called Moonlight, and the other one is Icicle mixing paste. You can mix them with those powders, or you can use them by itself. It doesn't matter how you're going to use it, it's all up to you. And they've got 4 different waxes. So we've got gold, silver, copper, and one more which is hiding in my drawer. I can't see it now. Oh yes, I have it. It's the bronze. So 4 different waxes, and these are really nice as well. As I said, you can see that video. I'm going to link it at the end of this one so you can check it out. And as I said, all those Colorology products are 40% off at the moment. I don't know for how long, but they are $2.99 each. It doesn't matter, ink pads or powders or paste. I think all of them are $2.99 only. So let's go back to this collection. So as you can see, I use that star die, and look at that dimension. And I use gilding flakes on this. I use the stencil. I use some stamps from previous collection. I used, did I write this one? A color pop teal. I used the teal. Let me show you. So I use this a color pop powder in teal color. Look at that beautiful color. And I used the icicle paste mixed together with the gold pearl. So you can see that I use quite a lot of products. And I used, if you have loose Papercraft Society box with the camera die set, you probably have that tracing wheel, and you can see that I used it here as well. That's the tracing wheel to create the false stitching, and I distressed the edges using my favorite, one of my favorite tools is this one by Tonic Studio Tim Halls. So I really like this project, and I'm going to put it above my desk. And so this one is the heart-shaped gray board, which I showed you at the beginning. That's the gray board, and so you can see the size. I use the stencils, that Sunray, and I use the plaque from that cut and emboss folder. I've got a lot of those metal elements which I covered in gesso. So I started off by covering the heart in black gesso. Then I of course, you have to let it dry. I covered all the metal elements as well in black gesso. I use the this one is this icicle paste. As you can see how sparkly it is, and I didn't add any of the pop colors, and I use the silver wax around the edges and on that plaque as well, and I think maybe on some of the metal bits as well. So you can use a lot of products from that range to create a nice project. Mixed media is fantastic. It's just something which you can go for, just discover, and just go for it. So this one, I thought it's nice to show that you can create something which is maybe more appealing to card makers. So I use this stencil, and let me show you. So what you can do, you can find yourself those beautiful elements. Did I use this one? Let me see if I use this one. Not this one. I think maybe it was this one. Yes. And what you can do, you can mask off certain areas, so to make sure that you put the ink only where you need the ink to be. And then what I did, I moved it down to elongate that stem, and I did the same with other ones. And you can use that beautiful stencil as a background or as a main focal point for your cards as well. And for this one, I used I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure it's that either magenta or fuchsia. Do we have fuchsia? Yes. Maybe the fuchsia color for this card. And of course the inks are from the Colorology range as well. So we've got 3 projects, and you see only 1 card so far. The second card is this I think this one measure, let me tell you, 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. And for this one I used that embossing folder. This one I used the keyhole as well. I used the stencil, that damask. And of course, I don't know if you remember, Lou had this beautiful sentiments for all pad. If it's still available, I'm going to link it below the video. Sentiments for all paper pad with those beautiful sentiments on a white or black background, which is really handy and very useful to have in your stash. And again, I embossed a black card and I used the silver wax. And look at this effect. For the stencil, I used magenta. Did I write it down? No. Magenta color pop mixing powder with moonlight paste. And as you can see, this is the effect. Look at that effect. I hope you can see it. I did cover the keyhole again with that silver gilding wax. I added some pink on that tag, and I thought to add a matte under the sentiment, but I used black Sharpie and the ruler, and I just created like a black border because I thought white, it's just it didn't work for me at least. So that's fourth project. And the fifth, I think you can see those two on a Craft Stash newsletter. So now you can see them here as well. So this one is 4x6. Again, I used the stamp set with the heart. You can see that I used this stamp, use the stencil as well with the script. So it's this one with the alphabet. I used I think I wrote it down, lilac and berry. I used those two powders, lilac and berry. And those two, look at those beautiful different colors it has inside. So yes, it was actually a surprise to me to see how many different speckles you get in those mixing powders. I just love them. And definitely, if you want me to recreate any of those projects, let me know. I will try to do it. I'm away next week, so it might take a while. So as you can see here, I used black wow embossing powder on together with that embossing ink pad, clear embossing ink pad. So these are my projects and I hope you like them. Let me know if you've got a favorite, if you want me to recreate any of those. I might be able to do it, but as I said, I'm away next week. We're actually going skiing, so yes, hopefully everyone will be fine. So let me know if you like this new collection. What do you think about those brand new stencils? Maybe you already have them. Maybe you use your VIP discount to get those. I'm looking forward to hear from you, to read your comments, and yes, let me know which one is your favorite. Have you seen any of them during a loose launch maybe today? Yes, yeah. As always, looking forward to read your comments. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye for now.